Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to the Coffee Club, broadcasting live from New York with your host, Felix, and co-host, Dr. Mark. So let's have a cup of coffee and enjoy the show.
There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is only this world and its dark reflection. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
We are. We're not. We are live.
We are back. We are back, baby.
We are back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Like I told them, you say, welcome to a show. I don't know.
What failed now?
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a good shape tonight. We are working, I think. What do you think? Are we working tonight, Doc?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
we're ready. We've been ready.
We could imagine that we're working.
The computer wasn't ready, but we were ready.
That's right. We were just raring to go.
We want to thank everybody for all the cards and letters, begging us to come back. I mean, after all, we did have technical difficulties. We had contract problems.
And I think we may still have technical problems and contract problems. Oh, no, we're still alive. And I'm turning on some chat rooms. Oh, chat room and Blog Talk Radio's on. Our chat room and Spreaker is on.
We try to be as entertaining as possible. You understand that.
So why are we here?
Well, because we're trying to be entertaining.
Oh.
Hey, listen, where else could they find two people that love to make fools of themselves?
Look at the president and Comey.
Oh, that's true, too. The news of the week.
The news of the week. Or the laugh of the week.
Well, it's the news of the week, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to the news, depends which station you listen to, you hear two completely different things.
No, not really. The only thing, Fox gives you, the conservative.
One view, yeah, but and everybody else gives you the
right. CNN, MSNBC. The regular networks, the big networks.
They give you the liberal view, the Democratic view.
Well, it's not Democratic. They don't give you...
They give you... Look at the way the Republican senators ask questions of Democratic senators. Two sets of questions as if they weren't even doing the same trial.
I don't know.
The way it is.
Well, you have your Trey Gowdies, and people like him.
All the Republicans are asking certain type of questions.
Yeah, look at Paul Ryan today. Yeah. He says, well, the president is still new at this. He's like a kid, he's not a politician.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything? What I was talking about?
Give me a break. He's not a politician.
He's not.
Well.
He's never been a politician before in his life. He does things like they do in the business world.
He's still not. He still thinks he's in the business world.
Oh, no, I don't know what he's thinking, but he does business. This is the way he knows how to do business. This is how he... Listen, he's done a lot for the economy already. The stock market has just reached new highs. Right?
That much is true.
Yeah.
That much is true.
Unemployment is down lowest it's been in 16 years.
Yeah, 4.3. That's like having no unemployment at all.
Yeah.
When it reaches a certain level. I'll give him,
So, he's done certain things. And he's done stupid things.
Yeah, he's isolating America from the rest of the free world.
No, he's not. Not at all. He said today that he's with NATO. He's agreed. He told him that Chapter 5 is a good idea.
No, he didn't.
Today he did. You got to listen to shows.
I haven't watched the news today.
Oh, so why are you saying no? He didn't.
When did he say that?
When he had the interview with the
Romanian Prime Minister.
Yeah, they announced it.
Well, he could what? He couldn't say that in.
He didn't think there was any reason.
He couldn't. Oh, come on! He didn't think there was any reason.
Why would you think? He says we're all part of NATO. That's part of NATO. What made people think you won't honor?
Because people don't
Why do you?
Because people don't trust him if he doesn't say it, and even when he says it, they don't trust him. So
don't blame him. Blame the people. They should start realizing he's done so much so far for everybody. People don't trust Comey and his. It's the way it is. People.
When Trump doesn't want to talk about anything, he brings up other things and he deflects.
He stonewalls you. He's supposed
he
to.
always stonewalls.
If he's supposed to. That's what they call. There's a name for that.
It's called bullshit.
No. Democrats do it all the time. They're known for that.
Democrats
and Republicans. It's there's a name.
He deflects. That's what he does.
No, it's not deflects. There's a different name for it. They come gradually into another subject. Yes, they deflect. And they all do that. They have a name for it. And if you hear the politicians, they say, if the broadcasters, here they go. They're going into their talking points or whatever. Do you ever notice when they during elections, certain people said that they went into the same topic no matter what you asked them?
Well, they all have their talking points, that they want to get across.
And they find a way of sneaking into it with a different question, Ladies and gentlemen, our phone
number, you don't have to point, I understand. Our phone number is 646-595-3275. The phone lines are open. Secretaries and people are standing by to answer your call. Where else can you get the Rev to bark and cough in your face? But I'm always here as a secondary person to answer your questions.
No, you are them.
He's having a rough time, folks. These last couple of weeks for him, he did a lot of yelling and screaming at the at management, trying to get this contract through.
You're right.
I don't know. I was I was glued to the TV yesterday, as I'm sure many of you were.
To see liars talking.
Well,
I'm not saying one liar, I'm saying a lot of liars.
I think the best commentary was at the end when Senator Burr, thanked Comey for his directness, his honesty, coming forward, and he's a Republican, okay?
They all said that to him. Everybody said it to him in the end.
Well,
not what I
think.
I wasn't there.
I think Marco Rubio was very fair in his questioning. Okay.
But he brought us a point that made Comey look bad.
Well, the points about Loretta Lynch, didn't win him any points. The fact that he released the letter about Hillary 2 weeks before the election.
The fact that he leaked some news out
after he was no longer FBI director.
Before.
No.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
There was one thing I heard that he leaked out about Russia.
Yeah.
Okay.
They think he was leaking everything out.
I don't believe that.
But anyway, then he said what he did.
Why? Ask yourself.
Uh-huh.
He met with Obama only twice, but he met with Obama. He met with Bush W.
Yeah.
Never felt the need to take out a book and write notes about everything. He met with Trump 9 times, and every time...
Not every time. He said he didn't do them all.
Well, but the bottom line is he made sure to cover his behind.
Because he's never had a president who has to see him so many times. Now, you got to understand, he's never been president before. He's never been in politics. And the first time that they had a meeting, it was Comey called him in by himself because he had to show him some stuff.
No, Comey didn't call him by himself. Bush told everybody to leave.
Bush?
Not Bush, Trump.
No.
Priebus was there and what's his face?
The first time, Comey came in to show him some classified records by himself. Okay, trust me, that's true.
All right, so?
And if you think about, if he called him in, he said, they had a meeting. He says, okay, Mr. Trump, I'd like to just join if you join with me on your, we want to talk, right? This is what he said to him the first time. Okay? So what makes you think Trump thinking that's not normal and you just call him in when you want to talk to him? Something that's private.
I don't know.
He doesn't know any better, but somebody from his crew could have said something to him. And the other thing is, Comey could have said something to him. This is not appropriate.
Well, Comey said he thought it was strange that they were talking without anybody else in the room.
And he said, they asked him, why didn't you tell him? Did you hear what you remember that part?
Yeah, he said, he says, he was the president, and he said a couple of other things, and it's when he said, I felt like he was directing me to do...
What were the other couple of things that he said? He said, I was afraid to talk to him. If I was a little braver, I would have done it.
All right, so...
He's 6'8".
Has nothing to do with how tall you are.
Come on, he's the FBI director. You think he should be afraid of anything? Realistically, he shouldn't be afraid of anything.
Listen, even Susan Collins said, I've been in the Oval Office before, and as tall as you are, it's still rather intimidating when you walk into that office.
But if he's done number 1 and number 2, by then he should have said something to him. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
He didn't do it every time. Comey readily admitted that, he was put off, by the whole situation, and he could have done this or he could have done that, and he didn't.
And the problem is, what the FBI said was Comey was on duty when he had a meeting with whoever he had, and then he leaked that. He wrote that all those notes, his personal notes.
Yeah.
But the FBI says they're not personal because he was on duty, and everything that you write down while you're on FBI time has to go to the FBI, has to be recorded. And he leaked it instead.
He leaked it when he was... No, he turned it over to Mueller. Okay, the independent prosecutor, and when he was no longer FBI director, he
got it all wrong.
He
leaked it. He said so he could see if he can get an independent counselor going. You didn't hear that part?
No.
Then you didn't listen to the whole show.
I listened to as much as I could.
Okay, well he said he did it so he can. Well, hopefully start a...
Right, he wanted to bring in an independent prosecutor.
So he couldn't have given it to Mueller. Mueller wasn't a prosecutor yet. Yeah.
How long has Mueller been named?
Not
3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Well, 3 weeks ago was when Comey was